Almighty push.
Yo, hey, yo, it's your boy Almighty, man, on Broad Talk. You feel what I'm talking about? You feel me? Part of the Almighty Collective, the land of positivity where empathy reigns. I am the sun that shines in that land of empathy and positivity. You feel me? It's your boy Almighty Vibes himself. You feel what I'm talking about? Let's get right into these topics on God.
Almighty push.
Oh, thank you. I love you. You know I was gonna call you Wallahi.
Pack,
I'm still dripping.
slow-mo, citrus dew.
This is Scarface. This one of my Islamic brothers right here.
That's not that bad, though. It's not that bad.
Shit,
Dude.
that boy got a whole hole through his shit. What you talking about in that bag? It's a hole, my guy.
I with my brother right here, Wallahi.
Salam alaikum.
Wallahi.
Special delivery.
Special
Delivery, man.
Special delivery, man. He bought this shit.
Hold on, that's blue cream. That's pineapple.
What the hell?
That's act peach.
That boy in super great spirits. He ain't.
Come on.
I mean,
citrus dew.
let's be realistic. This man done got shot multiple times in a few words. You know what I'm talking about? So like, this ain't even nothing. It's just passing with life.
Red cream.
Wallahi, thank you. Yes, save my soul.
Every flavor. Another citrus dew. Blue cream.
Nigga, you ain't struggling. Stop playing.
I love you, bro. Thank you. I love you.
Hey,
You know
nah,
I'm gonna
for
call you
real
Wallahi.
though. For real, on some real talk without no spill or you know what I'm saying. Nah, bruh. Shout out to bruh. But at the same time, bruh need to be careful, man, because real talk, bruh, like this man don't have so many accountants, close encounters, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, bruh, you know, bruh, like with all these close encounters and all that good junk, man, death can only knock at the door so many times for that motherfucker gotta walk in because niggas ain't nobody responding. You smell me? So like you gotta be careful, bruh, like on some real talk. Like I'm not wishing no negativity on bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bruh, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, if all these things keep happening around you, you know what I'm saying, you gotta check yourself, slime. You know what I'm saying? But I might be wrong, you know what I mean? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's just around the corner with bruh. Like real talk. It's just around the corner with bruh. Like this ain't the first, second, or third time type shit. So it's like, bruh, you gotta listen a couple of times before, you know what I mean? Clearly he got a good message to send. That's why the universe is, you know what I'm saying, fuck with him. But, bruh, a lot of people lost their shit for less, man. All right, look, so there's some more on this. Look at this footage. This is right after the whole blaming. Got bro right there on the thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't show that. Shout out to them. But this is Sosa Man, I think it is, right? You hear me? After the whole blaming. Now listen to this though. Look, listen to this.
But it was sauce now.
I think they said. I think that white. I mean, that white
He
boy.
dead.
Yeah, he from there though. He had some more shit going on.
Oh, he from there?
Yeah, he from there. So
Nah,
Shout out to the M.
I thought the nigga, I'm like, is this nigga from Texas?
nah, I heard they stood over Walk and realized it was Walk and said, "Nah, you good." He knew what he did and
That's
ran out.
crazy.
Oh, they stood up.
Bruh, if they stood over Walk, you know what I'm talking about, and they decide still not to blame him, bruh, right there, because mind you, if you don't know, Say So P, there's a couple of rumors going around that one, bro ran off with like a 200K, you know what I mean? There's another thing saying that, woo. Long story short, you know what I'm saying, or allegedly from what it looked like, you know what I'm saying, from the videos that came out, bro was talking, bro, I'm back in the M, you hear me? Like, ain't nobody finna woo. I don't know if y'all remember, I told y'all in the last reaction, I got connection to the M, you know what I'm talking about? When I came to the line, I'm talking about the United States of America. Who taught me or who embraced me was niggas from the M. So I feel like I got a real connection to the M and the 10. You know what I'm talking about? So like I know a good bit about how shit go in the M. And hey, the M is not a place where you want to play like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to play like that in the M, bro.
Over it.
Yeah, and realized it was Walk.
Oh, they didn't know it was him.
They ain't know him now. Buddy from there. He was popping this on that Sprinter. Like, I'm back here. You know, he was popping this shit. I'm here. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. I'm with South Walker.
Oh yeah, he tripped.
Yeah, that's why
I didn't
niggas
know
say
that.
till
I
they
didn't
get
know that.
blam,
They got so
nigga.
many new niggas running around
Fuck.
here. A bunch of names. I seen my guy. What's his nigga name? Trio something.
Yeah, he's a goof ass.
Yeah, he put a list of artists between Dallas and Texas. I mean Dallas and Houston. There's a few names I didn't know, so it's a lot of new niggas bubbling. Well, I ain't gonna even say bubbling, but they down
Popping
there.
off.
Cause me and you both know this urban shit, nigga. It's a little different with Sauce now.
I think they said. I think that white. I mean, that white
He
boy.
did.
So yeah, so clearly from what we see here, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like they weren't targeting Sauce, they were targeting Say So P. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? And if they targeting Say So P and he was Sauce, Slime, there's only so many ways it can go. If they're blaming at you, the good thing, you see, this is the good thing about this though. You know what I'm saying? With all the misery and all that good stuff, you know, we can always see the positive light. They stood over bruh, Sauce, and they said, hey, yo, this ain't our nigga. We ain't even trying to, because, bruh, let's keep it a bun down. Niggas don't be giving the right size, bruh. They blame whoever the flap is in that mug, bro. For them to stand over, bruh, from what Rainwater sign, they stood over him and they said, nah, this ain't the nigga we trying to get. Ooh. Let's go, you know what I mean? And then they went and dumped some extra rounds in Say So P. From what I'm hearing, that's what I heard. They dumped some extra rounds in Say So P. First, clearly, it seems, I mean, for sure, it's targeted. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, it's clear that, you know what I mean, they respect Sauce. You know what I'm talking about? He probably got hit by mistake. I mean, not probably. He definitely got hit by mistake. But, like, if they had their way, they'd have took that bullet off, bro, and put that joint in Say So P. Mind you, I ain't got no beef in this. I ain't got no, you know what I mean? All I'm trying to say is, bro, we need to stop the violence, dog. Another thing about this whole thing is, like, if Say So P knew he had beef in from the videos I've seen, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, people keep thinking they're untouchable, bro. It don't even take a bullet to get you on some real shit. Y'all so worried about a bullet getting you. Y'all acting like y'all niggas ain't seen Final Destination, bro. You ain't seen Final Destination. It don't take a bullet to get you, bro. It take anything to get you, bro. Anything can get you, Slime. Like, so it's like you got to be on, like, you can't even be enough P's and Q's because the universe is the ultimate P and Q. You feel me? So it's like you think you're on your P and Q, nigga, the shit that brought you into this world, into this existence, into reality is the true P and Q. And if that shit say it's time for you to go, ain't shit you gonna do about that, bro. Nothing. You gotta live your life right up until that time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to all the signs and live according to it, because at the end of the day, Slime, bro, you the only one that's gonna fit in that coffin, bro. Not your moms, not your kids, none of that joint, bro. R.I.P. Say So P, man. You know what I'm talking about? We need to stop the violence, man. We need to work towards something better. You hear me? Like, bro, we could do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? It just takes us to sit down and just look at it and be like, yeah, it's enough, bye. You know what I'm talking about? It's enough, man. Like, we bro, come on, man. Like, this shit right here, man, like, look, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Like, look, this shit crazy, though. Because this shit, it didn't need to happen, though. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Y'all seen this? It says, rapper Black Zack kicks rapper girlfriend and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Renni Rucci out of the house after accusing her of cheating with former collaborator Kevin Yates. What?
I ain't the one who got caught cheating.
I never cheated. That's the thing.
Who the fuck said you cheated, bitch?
You cheated.
You stupid asshole. I said I ain't the one who got caught cheating in the world.
You cheated.
Nigga,
not me. I've never cheated. I've never cheated. You with the Roches, the Rolos, the Sky Blacks, the all of them. It's not about a storyline. It's real life. I ain't cheating in real life. You are. You are.
Oh, shit.
You are. You you cheat in real life, not me.
What? Why you not leaving?
Not me.
Fuck, leave.
Why you not leaving? It's
Call me
crazy.
Call me crazy.
I mean, yes, you crazy, but girl, you should leave. He telling you to leave, and that just shows he ain't got respectfully, self-respect. If a nigga tells you to leave and you still staying there,
Hyped up about what? About a nigga releasing a song from 5 years ago? No, you said I was. You just got on the phone with your friends and said I was. I never was hyped up about nothing. Never was hyped up about nothing. I got on live to clear it up like you wanted. You said I didn't do enough. You said I didn't do enough. You said I didn't do enough. Be for real. Be for real. You said I didn't.
I ain't the one who got caught cheating.
I never cheated. Didn't do enough. Through shots. That's the truth. I ain't the one cheating. I ain't did no cheating, period. That's a song from 5 years ago. I know you are. I know you are. Hey, Rashay. Hey, Rolla.
okay, hold up. I know I'm cutting this in between, but if it's a song from 5 years ago and bruh is tripping, does that not seem insecure on some real shit? You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we know that ladies can cheat without getting caught because they the master cheaters. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if this song, what he's stripping over is 5 years ago, isn't that a sign of insecurity? But we all have insecurities, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't singling bro out.
Hey, be on the way then. Be on the way. 5 minutes up the house from our street, from our house while I'm sitting with your baby. Be on the way. Be on the way.
With his baby? Oh, he tripping.
I'm not a victim of nothing, the truth. You cheat. I'm miserable because you cheat.
Oh, he cheated. See, this is the thing I don't like when niggas do that shit, bro. You cheated. You know what I'm talking about? And if a girl cheats, bro, you see that you split completely. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard this like a few times. He don't kick that shit. You know what I'm talking about? If you cheat and she cheats, you better count it to 0 and start from afresh, my nigga. Because, nigga, if you cheated and she took you back, you be a fool not to take her back, bro. Because that just shows what kind of person you are. Then again, you don't need to be a fool. It just shows that you are conceited and selfish.
Why you want to leave?
I'm miserable. I will.
Thank you. My life great.
I ain't making your life horrible. You are. I don't do nothing to you. Sit around and be stupid. That's what I do. Right here.
To my house.
You wanted me to talk clear? That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. I'm glad y'all see this. No, you're lame. You're lame.
Love and hip hop is on that.
This ain't got nothing to do with love and hip hop.
I'm going to keep it a bundle. He is lame for this. I'm going to be honest. He is lame for this. If this shit happened 5 years ago, yeah, you just emotional, bro.
Love and hip hop ain't make you cheat on me. Love and hip hop ain't make you act weird with me because of a nigga putting a song out that was 5 years old. I didn't do nothing to you. You get on the phone talking about I'm hyped by the song. I got on live and cleared the shit up.
I'm not the one cheating.
Oh, she's saying she ain't even do nothing. It ain't even about 5 years old per song. She ain't even do nothing. She saying she ain't even do nothing. Bruh, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they tell you they didn't do nothing and you don't believe them, you shouldn't be in a relationship with them. You don't trust them. Why you in a relationship with them? You feel what I'm saying? That's why when niggas be talking about how they, get finessed and all that, pillow talking and all that, that's allowed because you in love, my nigga. It's not even allowed, but it's you in love. You know what I'm saying? When you in love, you act stupid. That's cool. But don't spend your time with somebody you not in love with. What the fuck are you doing, fuck nigga? Not saying this nigga, though. I'm just saying in general, anybody. Why are you spending time with somebody you not in love with, nigga?
I'm not. You don't like to hear the truth. I'm not.
Is my cheating the one that
I'm
got people
not.
thinking your child could be somebody
And I cleared up that song.
Oh, you hear that? He thinks the child could be someone else's child. See, that man going off people's perception. That's dumb.
5 years old and nothing about the song changed from 5 years ago. It's the same song from 5 years ago. There go y'all couple goals. Yeah, fuck you. It been fuck me since you were cheating. It been fuck you. Been the hoe, not me. You been the hoe, not me.
Bro, if you been cheating, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You ain't got no mouth to speak, bro.
You keep on fucking. Keep on. You wanted me to talk clear? Back to the strip club. I wasn't in no strip club when we got together. So shut the fuck up. Back to the strip club. I wasn't in no strip.
So I don't know what's going on. All I know from what we're seeing, bruh is tripping. From what we're seeing, if this is really what it is as it's coming off, bruh is insecure. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it comes off as. I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm really not sorry. I don't give a fuck. I don't know this nigga. All right, even if I knew the nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell him to his face. That's some insecure shit. She been fucking with niggas before she met you. She got, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? But mind you, if y'all were together now, that's a whole different case though. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all were together now and this shit went down, you know what I mean? That's a whole different case. But at the same time, if she's telling you she didn't do nothing and you don't believe her, then bro, I don't know why you with her. You know what I'm talking about? That you shouldn't be with anybody that you don't believe. That's this shit that be going on social media. Y'all niggas just be listening to everything that be going on social media. Y'all niggas don't have no mind of your own. Nigga, if you feel right with this person, stick with this person. If you don't feel right with this person, leave him alone. Don't go watching some shit, some advice from social media that says, oh, if this person ain't doing this, doing it. That's what these ladies be doing. I be fooling them all the time. They keep going in and out of relationships or getting out of situations because they keep following all these stupid advice. Not just ladies, everybody. It's quite simple, slime. Shit ain't difficult, blood. Like, fuck. The person doesn't meet what you're looking for, you move to the next person. Or you just chill. This shit ain't hard, bruh. I mean, it's not, you know what I mean? It's pretty simple, bruh. I don't know, man. Niggas just be, I ain't even gonna lie. All right, look at this.
That Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they coming, show
bro.
That's facts.
Hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed off, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said,
You got a
yeah,
point.
They paid the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed off. Shoot dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's finna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
You got a point. I ain't gonna lie.
Smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They're gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs, shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof. Get nigga dead. PRE, they're gonna take that shit and paint the perfect movie. These two things are game. And your gang paid this dude's attorney $50,000 because you hired him to do a hit for $100. They coming.
Damn.
I heard that. I said, y'all didn't hear that shit?
Yeah, I heard it when he was testifying.
Oh, my God. I said, oh, damn.
Damn.
Yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you?
Now, on some real talk, though, the way they been hammering down on everybody, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Gotti, you gotta be, you know what I mean? I mean, I ain't even gonna be, let's be realistic, dog. Because, like, the M is split right now. Gotti team, Dolph team. Feel what I'm talking about? It's either you on one side of the faction type shit. From what I've been hearing, I ain't been back in the line or around the line in the 10 in a minute. But like that's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, bro, if that's how it's going down, yo, I ain't gonna lie, the feds ain't playing, bro. You see how many people they done came for already, bro? At the beginning of the year just started, bro. Like we about to be, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I can't even say if this shit is, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed like that will be the case. Every major city or every city that got some bullshit going, Chicago is coming up, you know what I mean? You know, they don't took Dirk down. They're going to take some more niggas over there because Chicago got a lot of bullshit going on. You know what I'm talking about? So I can see that on the M. In the A, they already done took out, what's it called? YFN Lucci and, what's it called? What bro name is? Thug. So you already know, bro. Like, so it's one of them things niggas got to be like on their P's and the Q's. But at the same time, though, it's too late. Let's be real. It's too late. If they got something on you at this point, what they been gathering that shit for, you know what I mean? But I mean, you could be careful and just make sure you ain't got nothing you know what I'm saying, nothing extra coming to, you know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, bro, like you gotta be careful, bro. Like real talk, like you hear me? Like this shit right here, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Hey, shit crazy, man. Nah, Real talk though, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wack100, you know, shout out to Yo Gotti, man, you know, so shout out to the M. You hear me? But yeah, and Gotti, man, you gotta be on your P's and your Q's, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit can go south real quick. Alright, look at this. This is the same one, never mind. God damn it. This is what I was trying to get to.
So you mean to tell me you done married somebody and you said like we hearing the words like for better or for worse. You put yourself in that situation.
Oh God.
If you say it's jail, you locked yourself up right there.
Facts.
For better or for worse. Like we hearing the words when we get married. The preacher sitting right there saying it, the judge saying it. The people saying it right there in front of you, you saying, I do.
It's emotions, bro. At that time, you do, nigga.
The only thing I tell people is try to save your marriage, man. If you get married, try to save your marriage as best you can because you didn't do that for no reason. Like it was at a time, like go back to that time the way you was like, I do. Like what made you say that? What made you say I do? Amen. Go back to that. What made you cook for this?
You can't go back to that if that ain't there, blah.
This young lady or this young man. What made you want to give this young lady flowers? What made you want to smell or be just, you know, sometimes you just want to be around that person. What made you just want to be around that person? So you mean to tell me you done married somebody?
So, see, this thing he's saying is very vital. You know, so a lot of people feel like marriage isn't in you know, it's not the place anymore for this age. You know what I'm talking about? Because people lose more than they gain from marriage when the things don't work out. And from what Scrappy talking about, if you don't know, shout out Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? What Scrappy talking about is, bruh, before you decide to go up on that, you know what I mean? You gotta know, you know what I'm saying, what worse is. When you saying for better, you gotta understand what worse is. Worse ain't just death, bruh. Worse is no money. Worse is I lose my legs, my arms. Are you still gonna fuck with me? That's what worse. See, people just think of death like, oh, that's not the worst. There's a lot of versions of worse out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That might be the worst for them, but that ain't the worst for you because you gonna have to deal with that. You know what I mean? So that's the thing where, like, you know what I mean? I get what Scrappy talking about. Oh God, I really get what bro talking about. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I also understand that I keep telling y'all every time on this channel, go check my previous videos, the first rule of reality, not just of this world, but of reality. Nothing lasts forever. Not your life, not your thoughts, not concepts, not laws, nothing. Nothing. Everything has a time that it ends. The second rule, we don't know when it ends. There's no expiration date written on any of these things. So you got to enjoy it while you have it. That's the only way. If you one of these people like the ladies that be out here, if I'm not gonna get into a long-term relationship, I don't want none, and they get into a relationship, sometimes it don't turn out to be a long-term one, and their hearts, their minds get broken. Bruh, in this world that we live in, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You have an idea, but you don't know. When the shit tomorrow doesn't come out the way you plan for it, do you just kill yourself? No. You close your eyes the end of the day and you hope that the next day is better. Same shit is for relationships. I don't know why people think they have this formula, especially ladies seem to think that there's this formula to do all the right things to get the right man. Nigga, the nigga you married today might not be the person you wake up to tomorrow. You better accept that fact. I swear to God, it ain't got shit to do whether they love you or not. This is just life. People evolve. You know what I'm talking about? So you can take it or leave it. That's your fucking business. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you what it is. Leave it alone. All right. Look at this. Oh, hold up.
One of their parents will tell you
relationship. Hold on. Let me get this right in order. All right.
Anybody that had to bury one of their parents will tell you relationships don't hold that much weight in their life, especially if you're talking about leaving me, right? For example, I had to bury my mama, P. I had to pick out the casket, the outfit to wear. I had to find somebody to do her makeup. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick the plot when she buried. I had to write the obituary. I had to do all that for my mama. You feel me? So if I could deal with that loss and doing all that, dealing with that loss, You think I give a fuck about you leaving me?
Facts.
Like, think about that now. I buried my own mama. You give a fuck about no hoe leaving me? Like, think about that, P. Anybody who done buried one of their parents.
I know exactly
like,
what you're talking about, P.
Even in a good relationship,
Real
I love
talk.
you. I wanted to work, but if you want to leave, bye. Like, it's gonna be
that's
so
how it
quick
should
to
be.
say go. You know what I'm saying? Because, especially as a man, like, it's a lot of losses we could take, but what hurt more than losing your mama as a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of them losses that it's a lot of dudes don't shake back.
Shatter your
You feel me?
soul, bro.
If I'm able to shake back from that, think I give a damn about you leaving? Like, girl, beat it. Okay.
Now, see, bruh, real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we talking about when I tell you, like, I be telling y'all, bruh, nothing lasts forever, bruh. You know what I'm saying? All y'all niggas stressing about that loved one, woo, bruh. You gonna lose a few. You might even lose the ones closest to you, bruh. Real talk. You know what I'm talking about? You can't be, bruh, rejection or loss is a natural thing. You felt that when you woke up today, nigga. The shit that you hoped for, you didn't get it. Now, the magnitude of the loss is different. I'm not even gonna hold you. Losing your moms, that's a foundation, a building block in your life? Oh, nah. You know what I'm talking about? A partner, hey, I always tell y'all, bro, be very willing to lose partners, bro. Your person, you're not going to lose your person, bro. I don't know if you ever heard that saying where they say if God want to bless you, bro, it don't matter where the fuck you at. Under a rock, he going to bless you, bro. It don't matter, you know what I mean? Same shit. Your partner going to rock with you because they fuck with you, the core. Not all the other shit, not what you do for them, not what you got. They fuck with you. They just want to be next to you. Just, you ain't even got to say a goddamn thing. That's how you know that's your person. So, you know what I'm saying? In this situation, what brother's saying is on point. If you lost your moms, nigga, what the fuck does a partner, a sexual partner, whatever it is, mean to you? Man, fuck that person, bro. I just lost the person that you know what I'm saying, that gave me strength. Yeah, I already understand that, bro. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, though, we do need to learn to deal with loss. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's part of life, my guy. You don't want to, but you gonna have to. To grow, to be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever the fuck you trying to aim for, you have to lose a lot. To be successful, you have to lose a lot. Everybody you seeing successful right now lost a lot. They lost so much that niggas thought they were probably stupid. Ask them. Go research their stories. Most of these niggas stepped out of the curve where everybody was going straight. They decided to go right or go left. So you got to understand that you're going to lose. Either lose public perception, you're going to lose friends. Man, it's hard to deal with. The only way to deal with loss is to deal with it. So I definitely get what Brett talking about. You know what I'm saying? It is a thing. That's a fact.
You feel me?
All right. What else do I have? Let's see what's in the trendy section. This one is crazy. Bruh, this is crazy. This nigga made that shot! How? What the flick? Bruh, this man is an alien, bruh. He's an alien, bruh. Bruh, I looked at this thing a couple of times to see if it was Photoshop, but nah. That's crazy. That Curry, man. That man got that Curry goat in there. You hear me? Nah, real talk. Shout out to Steph Curry, man. Bro doing his thing non-stop. Shout out to bro because he hustling that hustle. He doing that move. You know something that I be talking about? It's just like everybody's success, right? We seeing this and we looking at it. We like, oh, man, this nigga got a talent. Nah, nigga, you know how much regardless of talent, you know how much practice? You know how many shots this nigga has shot like that? Just think about it. You think this nigga just did this one time? Fuck no. It's years and years and years of practice. Fuck it, maybe not years, hours of practice. You feel what I'm saying? This is just my motivation to y'all, bro. See how this spectacular shit, it just looks so spectacular, like crazy. Everybody that you've seen that's blown up right now, that's exactly the same situation. But you don't see the behind the scenes, the hard work, the grind to get to this right here. You feel me? So no matter what you're doing, man, grind, man. Believe in yourself that rather than anybody else. If you're going the wrong way, figure that out on your own when you get to the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the best way to go instead of just moving and mouthing. If someone tells you go left, you go left. Or they tell you, oh, what you doing isn't right. You just go, nah, fuck that. How y'all know if it ain't right? Fuck that. I'm going to create my own lane. Yeah. You feel me? All right. So, lastly. Hold up.
And just because you have.
Hold up.
Like growing up in this society, and just because you have this skin tone, you have different rules that you got to abide by, or you can't be proud of your history because you're this skin tone. Like, people really got killed because they were a different skin tone, bro. You know how stupid that is? You know how ignorant you got to be to put somebody in a tree and hang them because they're black?
Facts.
It's probably the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro, to be honest with you. Like, and
it sounds about dumb as a woman's role is only in the kitchen and a man's role is making money.
And I say this from not an ignorant standpoint, by the way. So shout out to the educators. I'm not diminishing, what you put out there and what I've learned. I'm saying that it's one of the dumbest things ever. It really is. It's one of the. It really is, bro. You really don't like somebody because they're a different color.
You know what's crazier? I'll give you even one crazier, bro. They read from a book of religion that told them they should love everybody, but they still chose to choose people as slaves. That's how crazy it is.
A different religion, bro. That's the dumbest shit ever for me. I don't get along with people like that, bro. And I don't have time to listen to people like that. Literally, you're trying to downplay the fact of racism and then say, pick up your bootstraps and work harder.
Okay, that right there I'm going to hit you with. My guy, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Nigga, how many years was racism, bro? If you still looking back at that, I know it influences the things we got right now. But, bro, at what point? Because clearly it's not going to change. I mean, even if it does change, the memories will still be there. Don't forget, black people introduced technology and all that shit to white folks. It's in the history. But now black folks don't even remember that history. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you, bro? So what I'm trying to say is, well, we got to forget that racism shit and we got to grind on our own. Because if we keep holding on to that, racism, nigga, that shit happened how many fucking years ago? It's influencing us now, but bro, we can't keep pointing back at that. We got to point at the influence now. Forget the racism. Point at the influence now. Okay, so the influence now is that it fucks this and that. How do we figure that out? Yeah, the racism was the primary cause, but how do we figure this out right now? We can't keep looking back, bro. We cannot keep looking back. It doesn't help nobody. You can say what you want. If you don't know your past, how you going to know your future? My nigga, we've been knowing our past for how long? Niggas keep killing each other with knowing their past. They don't give a fuck. We have to look towards the future, bruh.
When there's a whole system designed to oppress people that have darker skin tones.
We have to go over that system, bruh. Nobody chose to come into this world. Some people are born poor, but they make it rich. How do they do that? They go against what they were born against.
So you can judge me when you see me at a basketball court. You can say all these nasty things. People have said nasty things to me before.
Nah,
I've heard people say different things to me before, but
that's crazy.
You don't even know who I am.
Big facts.
Growing up in this society, and just because you have this.
Now, on some real talk, bruh. See, this is the thing. I always say this on my channel. My perspective is my perspective. If it resonate with you, cool. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I don't give a fuck. That's not my job. I've never tried to convince niggas. I'm not trying to convince niggas now, or brothers, individuals. I don't give a fuck. This is how I feel about it. If it resonates with you, cool. If it doesn't, leave it the fuck alone. There's so many channels on YouTube and social media for you to go check out. But this is the land of positivity and empathy, bro. You feel me? Someone will say, "Oh, why don't other people didn't feel empathetic for us? Why the fuck are you still worrying about that? We in right now. You keep worrying about the past, you ain't never gonna have no future. That's a fact." I'm done. I'm done with that. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We've come to the end of the episode. Feel me? I appreciate everybody that's been on this mug. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Almighty. This is Bruh Talk Live. Part of the Almighty Collective. I am the host, Almighty, the land of positivity where empathy reigns. The sun that shines in that land is me, right here. Almighty Vibes. Give me all the straight vibes. You feel me? On that note, go check out the music. You feel what I'm talking about? Go check out the music. You know what I'm talking about? It's Almighty Vibes on Spotify. It's Almighty 10K on YouTube. And of course, not on YouTube, on Spotify. And of course, check out the merch. You hear me? It's not that much, but we got a couple of colors and stuff like that. Simple stuff. You feel me? And I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's tapped in, that's tapping in, seeing whenever you've seen it. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This is the land of positivity where empathy reigns. You know what I'm saying? If you're not on that vibe, get the fuck out. I'm not even trying to, I'm not trying to. This is not one of them channels where we try to cater to. Nah, fuck that. If you're not with our wave, get the fuck on. Feel me? But I appreciate everybody, man. Peace and blessings, you know what I'm saying, from all around the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see y'all next time. Stay mighty because we almighty.
Almighty push.